No matter what age or where you're from, you've heard of the kid from Queens, the amazing, the spectacular, the ultimate, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. With a gigantic roster of villains behind him, there seems to be one constantly in the spotlight when it comes to LEGO Spider-Man sets. And I'll let Eminem take this one away for a second. Venom, one of the most popular comic villains turned anti-hero ever, is now one of the most saturated villains to hit the LEGO market. His first debut was January 1st of 2013 in the Ultimate Spider-Man wave of sets. Set number 76004, Spider-Man Spider-Sickle Chase. I loved this set when it first released. I'll never forget actually finally owning a LEGO Venom and how special of a moment that was. LEGO Spider-Man back then really wasn't a thing, and to finally be getting sets based off Spider-Man in some form of capacity was awesome, and then getting Venom, which was my favorite as a kid, besides Green Goblin, absolutely blew my mind. Years down the line, Venom would continue to show up in other sets like all of the other villains from Spider-Man's massive rogues gallery. That is until what I call the Venom epidemic began. Let's go over this briefly, shall we? I want you to understand what I mean by the Venom epidemic. Venomized Iron Man, Venomized Spider-Pig, Venomized Groot, Venomized motorcycles, Venomized cars, Venomized mechs, Venomized dinosaurs, Venomized crawlers, Venomized Venom, Venomized Meatloaf. Okay, I really do think you get the point now. Venom truly used to be special in my eyes as one of those cool villains you'll only get once in a while. But now, in some form of capacity, he's in virtually every other set. And truthfully, I get from probably a cost perspective, this is kind of smart on LEGO considering he's probably the easiest minifigure to make. I mean, realistically, you just need front and back printing on his torso, and then the head is just his face, and that's it. The whole minifigure is black. Just look at him. It's pretty easy. I do think they could switch up Venom just a little bit. To my knowledge, I think they've only switched him up one time with a different face print, with one where he's kind of smiling and one where his mouth is open, and that's about it. But it's something that kind of surprises me. One of Venom's attributes of being Venom is his tongue, and it doesn't really come out of his mouth. I mean, you can see it with his mouth open on that minifigure, but there's no tongue printing or extra tongue that they've made. I don't really know how they would go about this, and this is probably the reason why that they haven't done it. But I truly do believe that they could somehow make it work. Maybe a cyan-colored Venom based around how he looked in the original Capcom versus Marvel in Spider-Man PS1, and he's even showed up with the skin in Marvel Rivals. To me, that's my favorite Venom. I love when Venom is like a blue hue of some form. I don't know why, I have always preferred him that way. Maybe the purple Venom that's inspired from the Ultimate series. Because we've already gotten 616, and we've had 616 Carnage and Ultimate Carnage. Which is kind of weird to me if you think about it. We've had Carnage less times than we've had Venom, but we have both of his versions. And, maybe they could actually give us a Big Fig as Venom. I see a lot of discourse about whether or not Venom should be a Big Fig, and I truly do believe that he should. I don't see why he couldn't be. He's literally gigantic anyhow in just about every other medium. Well, that is except for Spider-Man 3. And yes, I love Venom from Spider-Man 3. I don't care. You can argue with a wall. LEGO should genuinely just give us our own Venom Lethal Protector line with just nothing but Venom sets. Give us Venomize everything, which I also think is a problem. I do realize that Marvel had a phase of actually Venomizing a lot of characters with the Venom symbiote. And this, I guess, became pretty popular considering it made its way over to LEGO, because that's kind of the reason they started doing it. But it's too oversaturated now, and truthfully, I have never liked the idea of Venom hopping hosts that many times, because his true host, his true love, it's Eddie Brock, man. In all seriousness, the most hope I've seen for anything Venom related is actually the new Spider-Man mech that just released about a month ago, which gave us Anti-Venom for the first time. And the minifigure is great. It's kind of in the same line as just regular Venom. It's a pretty easy minifigure to make and print, in my opinion. But Anti-Venom gave me a sliver of hope, because now maybe we can get other symbiotes and other forms, maybe a different colored Venom. Basically anything I just ranted about for the past 5 minutes. I also do believe that Venom has been taking up space for other characters that deserve the spotlight, that have either never been made or only been made a few times, such as Chameleon, Rhino, and no, I'm not talking about the horrible brick version or the minifig. I think it's stupid. He should only be a big fig. I don't know why they haven't done a big fig. A comic accurate Lizard, Shocker, which Shocker is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. How they haven't made Shocker, I have no idea. I'm super opinionated and biased on that, but anyway. A comic Electro, which they've kind of come close with the little Spider-Man line that they've done for the kids. It's a female Electro, but I still would like the man Electro. I shout him out. Mr. Negative, Kingpin, Jackal, Tombstone, your mom. Just kidding. I'm not saying Venom reappearing is a bad thing. In fact, I encourage him coming back for others who may have missed him out at one point, since he is a super popular character, but not to the extent that LEGO has been doing. At this point, Venom might as well be a stormtrooper from Star Wars, because you get them in every other set, basically. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and hit that subscribe button for me. I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, or, maybe sooner than later. Thanks, guys. Bye.